Junie B Jones and the Stupid Smelly Bus. Written by Barbara Park, illustrated by Denise Bronkis, read to you by Alan Noah Walton. Chapter 3. The Stupid Smelly Bus. The bus wasn't like my daddy's car at all. It was very big inside, and the seats didn't have any cloth on them. The little curly girl was sitting near the front, and so I tapped on her. "Guess what?" I said. "Mother said for me to sit here." "No," she said. "I'm saving the seats for my best friend, Mary Ruth Marble." Then she put her little white purse on the place where I'm going to sit. And so I made a face at her. "Hurry up and find the seat, young lady," said Mr. Wu. And so I quick sat down across the front of the curly mean girl, and Mr. Wu shut the door. It wasn't a regular kind of door, though. It folded in half, and when it closed, it made a whishy sound. I don't like that kind of door. It is closes on your by accident. It will cut you in half, and you will make a squishy sound. The bus made a big roll, and big puff of black smelly smoke come out the back end of it. It's called bus breath, I think. Mr. Wu drove for a while. Then the bricks made that loud squishy noise again. I covered my ears so I couldn't get inside my head. 'Cause in loud squishy noise get inside your heads, you have to take an aspirin. I saw that on the TV commercial. Then the bus door opened again, and then the dad and a boy with grouchy face got on. The dad smiled. Then he plopped the grouchy boy right next to me. "This is Jim," he said. "I'm afraid Jim isn't too happy this afternoon." The dad kissed the boy goodbye, but the boy whiffed it off his cheek. Jim has on a backpack. It was blue. I love backpacks. I wish I had one of my very own. One time I found a red one in the trash can, but it has a little bit of Gucci on it, and Mother said no. Jim's backpack has a lot of zippers, and I touched it out of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, I counted. Then I unzipped one. "Hey, Dad!" yelled Jim. He zipped it right up again. Then he moved to a seat in front of me. I hate that, Jim. At that, the bus keeps stopping and staring. A lot of kids kept getting on, loud kids, and some of them were the kinds who look like meanies. Then the bus began getting very noisy and hot inside, and the sun keeps shining down on me and my fuzzy hot sweater. And here's another hot thing. I couldn't roll down my window because it didn't have a handle, and so I just keep on getting hotter and hotter. And it smells in the bus too. The bus smelled like an egg salad sandwich. "I want to get off of here," I said very loud out, but nobody heard me. I hate in this stupid smelly bus. Then my eyes got a little bit wet. I wasn't crying though, 'cause I am not a baby. That's why. After that, my nose started running. Only the bus didn't have the glove compartment, which it wasn't. You keep the travel tissues, of course. And so I had to whiff on my nose on my fuzzy pink sweater sleeve. Then I stayed on the bus for about an hour or three until finally I saw flagpole and playground. That meant we were at kindergarten. Then Mr. Wu drove the bus into the parking lot and stopped. I jumped up very fast because all wanted to do was getting off that stupid smelly thing. Only guess what? That Jim pushed right in front of me, and the curly mean girl did too. And then people started squishing me real tight, and so I pushed them away, and they pushed me right back. Then when I fell down, and the big feet stopped on my skirt, and it looks like velvet. Stop it! I yelled. Then Mr. Wu howled, hey, hey, hey! And he picked me up and helped me off the bus. Mrs. was waiting for me just like my mother said. Hi, I'm glad to see you, she called. Then I ran over to her and I showed her the big fruit fin on my skirt that looks like velvet. Yeah, only look what happened. I got stepped on it, so I soiled.